economics. You are also welcome in this television of economics television. And I think members, Mukenda Bela was sent for you. One invited the program with the My name is Waswa Peter Silake Kasadia Kawana. All those ones are my name. Senior school. Amidst us, we have our visitor in this program, and he can express himself to you, and then you know him better. You're most welcome, sir.
Thank you so much for the team. My name is Douglas Martin, and I'm the Chief Judge of Economics Secondary School in Nakabako campus. I'm in Senior 6 doing arts. Thank you very much.
Yes. So, our viewers, I think you wanted to know where is economics located? What is mukonomi? This is a school in Mukono, Nasuti, of Kayunga Road, coming to Chicago zone, then you reach Nakabako campus. Then you have another campus. And in the you have another campus. So now our viewers, as we have our guest now, we want you to understand what he has packed for us. I don't think we are creating it. It has some mood. I never download any magazine. Now our list. So we want you to tell us what inspired you to join this school.
What inspired me?
Yes.
Well, first off, I think I'll talk about the academic sector.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought the school was recently founded in 2018, but I have the good academic excellence in the school.
Yes.
That was what prompted me to come and join. Yes.
And there is a person there, a senior 1 or a senior 5 who like to join the school, but wants to know about what happens in different sectors. Talk about the academic sector of the school. How is it developing?
Well, coming to the academic sector of the school, we understand that academics is seriously taken in school. For instance, we have the teachers who work always around the clock to
Yes.
and to ensure they teach. So when we speak more about the academic sector of the school, we understand that the school is really, working on its academic sector.
Yes.
That's why teachers, number one, they do not miss lessons. When the teacher misses a lesson, it's not taken lightly.
Yes.
And we have the others who always take the complaints, the leaders, the ministers, the prefects. They
Yes.
always take it at the headmaster's table to ensure that lessons must always be attended to and not missed by any teacher. So,
Yes.
on the academic sector, it's really well and it's good. So I would advise a senior 1 student or a senior 5 student to come and join the school.
Now I had in my news that we're going to mix after it got a certain number. Schools and now attempts things of them. How did the students perform? The seniors, how did they perform? Just give a recap, even senior 6. How did they perform? In order to know where they are coming and what's located there academic wise.
Okay, thank you very much for that question also.
Yes.
Look into UNEP 2025 and the performance of both the senior 4s and 6s. I would say it was quite surprising and amazing.
Yes.
Because when you look at the school in 2018 is a young school that the growth is growing rapidly. Now it obtained its December last year, 2025, with its 4 cohorts going to sit. The was beating fit, and most of them have seen life, and others, I suppose they went about doing their, their own careers or courses in other fields or institutions. Now coming on to the other side, the extremely well as someone of 15 points. And all of them, the senior sixes of last year, the ones who sat for UACE, they're all of the principal persons, which means they can move on to university.
Okay. Now, you will keep your case. Someone may need to. How have you managed it? School. Because these days around these days people are in discipline. Schools, you may find a lot of schools when there is rioting, there is drug use, coupling, and what? How have you placed you as a chief judge in order for the school to be like the way we see in it?
Well, in the area or the sector, this school, I can't lie, but it's a bit hard and tricky somewhere. Because we have certain students, they will not listen to what the leader will always say. Then we have those other ones who are stubborn, those other ones who want to do things their own way, and we have those other ones who say that you can't tell me what to do. So, managing discipline, I have a different way of approach to most of the students. The way I approach the students, it's actually different because I believe that there are certain people. The main reason as to why they are the way they are is because of influence. So certain those kind of people, you don't approach them in rude or in polite way, but rather you come and you talk to them in a polite manner to see such that they change or they reform their behavior. Then there are those other ones. Obviously, you will have to be tough because if you're not tough, then they will not take your policy and they will not act on the word that you have just said. So, work in the area of discipline is very hard indeed. But certain things, there are certain measures I guess you'll have to bring. They may not be favorable for the rest, but if it puts them in the right way and in the right path, then those are the kind of measures you work on. And that is being strict, that is being tough on the rules and regulations and in your own policies.
But how have the parents helped you in order for you to, and administration, how have they helped you in order for you to maintain discipline? Because I think students themselves, they can see you as the different, as the same only of but when they see because they have such sayings. But how have you become strong? How have the parents and the student and the administration helped you to do your role as the chief guide?
Well, that's where this saying that goes, charity starts from home. School is a community comprising of different categories of people from different cultural backgrounds, from different historical backgrounds, people who speak different languages. So there are certain students who are indeed stubborn. But the thing is this, where does so and so come from? That will be the question of the day. Because at the end of the day, when you begin to blame students anyhow, first of all, the first blame will go onto their backgrounds. There are certain students, the kind of places where they come from, or the country where they come from. Around itself, it might not really be that good or that way. That's why they behave the way they behave. In others in a rough kind of way, then others in a polite kind of way, then others in an abusive way. So you just know where someone comes from. But I would say that the administration and also the parents, they have helped me in so many ways, at least in improving the discipline of the students through counseling. That's one thing. Just that parents can do is to send their children and counsel them and give them a word of advice. Then for the administration, also the same times, there's a proverb that goes that the African ears are always bent. So when they fail to listen to that, eventually they'll have to bring out some different measures to make them listen and put them in the straight path. So I think that way is reform the discipline of the student.
You have made me happy by saying that African eyes were always on their battles. So the discipline they inside the way. Now, You know the reason why I'm speaking like that? Because some of the things we do in the future, if you say that I want to be an analyst, that's why we don't fear a camera. If one say that I want to be a businessman, it means you have to move with businesses. Then for you, we sit there. You will sit there. What's your future career? A person there who's there live on YouTube, you want to know what's your career because you're here. You have to dream to be the judge or a lawyer.
Yes, actually dream of being a justice, but before becoming a justice, you have to go through the path of law.
Yes.
So I guess I'm likely to take law and first become a lawyer, and from a lawyer and then other people.
Then you know some people talk about the food because there is a certain school which I will not apple. Where my colleagues told me they eat only once, they don't get chance of eating even some special meal one. But how was your school organized for the ones?
Well, when we look at economic secondary school, like our campus,
That's what you're taking.
I would not want to argue on the diet.
Somewhat.
We all know that the national food for secondary schools and private schools is portion and beans, which is not bad. But at the same time, since the teachers about balanced diet in class, obviously they will have to act on the things they teach us in class. So, economics diet is well arranged and organized. On Sundays, students being given rice. Then on every beginning of the month, again a special meal, whereby the diet contains of rice, matoke, and other different foodstuffs like meat and chicken and fish and those other things. So I will not want to argue so much on the diet of the school because I know that it's really good. Like from where the school was started from or founded from, you will just know that it's growing day by day, day by day. Yes.
Now take a distance. One day, fish the day for the special meal has not appeared. The special meal has not appeared. Which measures are you placed in order to make people not ready? Because there is a certain school there in Eastern whereby they used to say that on Sunday it's on liquid, they have to eat rice. But on that day, the cooks had to prepare a portion. After the way they came for the AGM, even AGM regretted the way what was born. Then we need procedures and various people economists so that they don't riot, they remain at peace. Before that, what's the school model?
Well, we said the best.
We said that place. Now how have you set it the place? Because from you cannot tell me. The day I'm supposed to eat what? I'm supposed to eat beef, rice. Then you are telling me that I should eat fish. Which procedures have you put to as a CJ?
Well, my brother, when it comes in the area of food, just know man becomes like a wild animal.
I didn't lose my weakness.
So the best part to handle such kind of a case is at least resolving it in a peaceful way and making the student body understand as to why the food was not brought or as to why the food they were supposed to eat was not brought to them. Because otherwise, if you are to go and speak different things, you're going to cause a riot of which you yourself you cannot even solve. So, me the best way that I will solve is by calling them and calming them down, then giving out a solution and the way forward as to what we can do. But the students of economics, they are very disciplined. They are not students who really riot that much. So, and one thing, they are very understanding students. Though something does not happen.
Okay. I think members you have had a lot from economy secondary school, and we want you to give last words. Last words to the what? Last words to the viewers and not the students. You said you want to the people, and you greet all the five people who you heard.
Well,
send them by.
yeah, a shout out to the viewers, obviously. Economics is a good school, and as the motto says, we set the pace. So we set the pace in every way and everything possible in academics, in sports, in leadership, in all things, in all areas. We always set the pace and we shall keep setting the pace. Thank you very much.
Send greetings to some 5 people of your own interest who may wish to see this show.
Well, I do not have much, so I would rather greet all the viewers who are viewing the video. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. It has been a good program. Thank you very much, CJ. I wish your dreams to be. So, members, I've remained as Joshua Peter Sebande Kasengeka and Kabawaka. I send greetings to all the viewers, my director, Mr. Matani, my pastor, Mr. Intergenerative, to all my teachers of Economy Secondary School, all my viewers, and all the followers of Oxford on TikTok and Facebook. I want to say bye bye. Let us meet in another program.
There you go.
You ask me fair questions.
So mugabo bajje. Nange